All right.
Fly. I'm pilot.
Hello, everyone. Hopefully. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, there we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Squad Rolls. Episode 4 of Season 2.
5?
4? 4.
4.
4 of Season
We
2.
gotta write this down.
I just, whatever the last one is, I just add 1 on the editor.
Season 2, Episode 4.
We should be Episode 4.
The Stranger and the Tyrant.
Oh, we have a title for this. Well, that would have been nice to know 5 minutes ago.
I told you that
Ominous.
last week. It's not my fault you don't listen to your DM.
No one listens
You
to their
expect me
DM.
to remember
Did you say
something?
DM?
You expect me to remember something from a week ago? That was your mistake, not mine.
Yeah.
Why don't you send me a DM with that information, and I'll edit it afterwards.
Okay, so. Right. Previously on D&D, or previously on Squad Rolls. You can use whichever take you want there. I'm not doing another.
Previously on Squad Rolls. Dun, 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 dun.
Our brave heroes infiltrated the Wolfwater barracks and rescued Aesir, the leader of the Have I been calling it a
Resistance?
rebellion? Yeah, the resistance. The leader of the Drain resistance. And successfully liberated Wolfwater. Here we go. Oh, right. It's been 2 weeks since Aesir, the leader of the Drain resistance, was rescued, and word of the Wolfwater occupation being defeated has spread among the clans. Inspired by your heroism, several clans that once avoided conflict have now chosen to take up arms alongside the resistance. With the prospect of a unified army within reach, Aesir has called upon our heroes to meet with him to discuss how to move forward. You have been summoned to a private meeting with him in the, mostly, rebuilt Wolfwater Tavern.
Oh boy.
Chunk.
On the way to the tavern, several villagers shout your praises. Nearly everyone knows about your deeds, and it has brought you a ton of respect among the Drayans.
Man.
Except
No.
Except for Aesir sitting at a large table loaded with food, the tavern is empty. Ah, my rescuers! Come, sit! I had a special meal prepared for us. I asked the owners to close the business for a while, that we may speak in private.
Totally not sus.
I mean, I think we could have spoken in private at a non-private on a more private location than a bar, and at least let this business try to recuperate part of their losses.
Sure, but they'll do okay. The Thaliakian soldiers, as you've elegantly coined and spread the term, did not get free drinks from here. You could say that the war, even the subjugation of their own people in this area, has somehow still worked in their favor. Rest assured, they were well compensated for this meal they prepared for us. It's well worth the time that they're missing not serving the brave men and women outside. But I did not call you to talk about business and commerce in Wolfwater. No, I had something else I wanted to discuss with you.
Mm.
Something I think you need to know as we go forward. And I feel you've earned this level of trust.
With any
As
luck.
you know... Oops, sorry.
With any luck.
As you know, we have been able to reclaim several villages from Thaliak's army, and many dare to hope we could even win this war. The soldiers from Specifica have even been training with some of our finest warriors, and it seems before long this could be over. I wanted to thank you, because without your efforts, this could not be done. What's more, I would like to discuss our enemy, Thaliak. I feel it's important for you to know. He wasn't always the cruel leader he's known as today.
Oh,
Everyone are children at some point.
I mean, save me the Hitler is good speech, please.
Who's
He's a bad
Hitler?
guy, right? Some asshole that was a very bad dude. Anyways, save me. He was not a bad guy all the time. Speech. Point us in his direction, and we'll go take care of it.
Well, we don't think our forces are quite ready yet to lay siege to his castle. But I think there is something you need to know. Something that even most of my own most loyal aren't aware of. Something I decided I needed to keep secret until the time was right.
That's never a good sign.
Well, sometimes as a leader you need to decide what information you need people to know and what's best to withhold in order to avoid a panic. This is one of those times.
All right.
But it occurs to me that when the time comes, I very well expect that you three will be among the front lines, and may even cross blades with Thaliak himself. So I think it's important for you to know the kind of man he is, or was.
Is this in a hope that we'd spare him in the end?
No, by no means. But one should be careful never to take their enemy lightly.
Should I get out a quill and ink and parchment?
Ironically, that's the very reason that I know what I know.
Can you just CC me on that?
You see, years ago, Thaliak was the chief of Clan Dragonsong. They were a brave and hardy folk who were the inspiration for the way of life many existing clans live by today. Masters of agriculture, warfare, and even the telling of grand tales. None who opposed them could defeat their warriors, the greatest of which was Thaliak himself. The Dragonsong claimed to be the descendants of the long-lost civilization Zanra. Thaliak was eager to prove this, and set out with a group of adventurers to find proof positive of his clan's bloodline. As if they needed any more reason to be confident in their heritage, proof that they were descended of the Dragonborn would solidify their place forever. Yes, Zanra was an ancient civilization entirely inhabited by the Dragonborn. Dragons who took human form, mostly. And Thaliak joined a group of adventurers to find the remains of the city, which have long been hidden from living memory. When he returned, he was different, more agitated, and quick to choose violence as a mean to solve his problems. Some believed something happened when he was on his quest that scarred him, and many simply gave him a wide berth, as not to anger him. This turned into an even wider space, when one day he single-handedly put his entire clan to the sword. Not long afterwards, he disappeared, not to be seen or heard from. Why is this important? Because all of this happened 2 centuries ago.
So he's an old son of a bitch.
By all accounts, he was human. He should have long died, either by someone seeking vengeance or to the passage of time.
I mean, yeah,
He
but
got his.
we also...
He got his. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say he's obviously gotten his hands on something he shouldn't have.
Yeah. We live in a world of literal fucking magic that can basically alter reality as it stands. A guy living extra long? That checks out.
A few know of what happened to the Dragon Song clan through scrolls found left behind by those from the time period, but no living memory of these events still exists. So when he resurfaced a year ago and began subjugating clans under his rule, none knew of the danger we were truly in.
Baliakian regime.
Truly, none alive today were there when he went on his path of slaughter.
Not even like an elf or two?
Almost all of Drea are human.
Yeah.
These are human lands. Though elves are not strangers here, none that I know of could claim to be of Dreyan heritage, at least not purely.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, if you were, well, if I were an elf, I'd want to know about all the things going on around my nation. Maybe they would have some information for us that could help us.
I just thought it would be something that you would like to know. If many of the soldiers out there learned the truth of this, you can imagine the rumors that would spread. Imagine if they started to believe that the man we were facing was immortal. How that would hurt morale.
Yeah, I could see that.
That said, I don't believe he can claim such a title. Even though I can't explain why he's been able to be around for as long as he has.
I mean,
Even if he was, magically, even if he was able to slow the aging process through magic means, another possibility is maybe reanimation. It's not unheard of in these lands, though magic as a whole is not something that we Dreyans have a talent for.
Well, I mean, longevity does not necessarily warrant immortality. Just because something lives a long time does not mean it's unkillable.
Well, before we march on his stronghold, if possible, I would learn the truth of it. Yet this is something I cannot do myself. I wouldn't ask you to embark on such a task, but if you do happen to discover something these next few months as we prepare ourselves for the eventual conclusion of this war, it would go a great distance to easing my fears. As he says that, you hear some sort of commotion outside. Not how to put it? Not of fear or
Alarm.
or alarm, but more like cheering. Like there's something going on out there.
Oh, are we missing a parade?
I think I know what that is. If you've had your fill, why don't you go and check it out? I know we were expecting company here soon from your countrymen.
I assumed
Perhaps
we
they've
were
arrived.
eating and talking at the same time.
Of course.
Was not explicitly stated. I thought we were just having this conversation and not eating a
Um,
fucking bite. And he's like, well, I guess you guys had your fill. Get out there. Meanwhile, there's a
The
whole banquet
moment
for
I
him to
sat
fucking
down, I
eat.
started shoving food in my mouth. Hashtag poor kid.
Yay! I'm taking more manageable bites. Meanwhile, you're filling your cheeks with literally every... Yep.
Not everyone literally got served on a silver platter, your
It
grace.
wasn't silver. It was steel, but... Oh, it wasn't really steel, actually. Wasn't...
I was gonna say, why would they use steel they could use
No.
for armaments on plates? I feel like they would actually probably use silver.
It wasn't silver, it was copper.
Copper leaves a weird taste on food.
Oh, is that what that was?
That would explain a lot.
That would explain a lot.
Amir has copper poisoning.
Is that why?
He's got an
So,
excess
Where'd you
of,
guys
like,
go?
nickel in its system.
I can't see anymore.
I'm-
Where are you guys?
I'm shoving bread and like the non-perishable stuff like fruit into my pockets as I head towards the door.
All right.
I will take one apple.
With me?
That's a wild oof guy. Son of oof.
All right. After your meal, you exit the tavern to find a crowd circling a man in specific in armor, dueling a warrior of Clan Zephyr. The crowd cheers as the duelists trade blows back and forth, appearing equally matched. After a few minutes, the Specifican warrior is brought to a knee and promptly yields. The crowd cheers the Zephyr, who helps his opponent to his feet. Shortly thereafter, the crowd disperses, and the knight turns to face you. What? They wanted to prove their strength. I saw no harm in letting them have their moment.
I said nothing.
I mean, is it really proving
The
one?
guy who tries to do flips in battle doesn't have room to talk.
I have every room to talk. I passed the same test y'all did.
You didn't kill anybody.
I didn't have to kill anybody.
Sorry, let me rephrase. You didn't beat anybody.
I was gonna say, I don't think any of you killed anybody in that encounter.
That was kind of, yeah. Look,
We had to take
Just-
care of the trainers for you.
just because my aptness with wielding the weapon is not good does not mean you can underestimate my tactitional ability.
Yes, Your Grace.
What I was saying is that it's probably better to show them that there's still room for improvement despite their perceived strength.
Talking from a personal standpoint, I see.
Well, now that that's over with, the captain has new information he would like to share with you personally. He bids you return to Camp Aegis as soon as possible.
I mean, we literally rented out the bar for the day. You wanna just come inside? We got some food.
Actually, I only rented it out for about an hour. Aesir says as he's come out to see the commotion at this point.
Way to
If-
fucking lie, Aesir!
Be that as it may, if
Yeah, I guess.
the good captain needs you,
Hey, Kevin, you awake?
Yep.
he's just listening. His character isn't very talkative.
I mean, let's get.
You talk.
let's
Prince
get
Amir talks enough for everybody.
it's fair, actually. We do talk a lot. Especially
If you-
Hamish,
If the good captain needs you,
as I keep interrupting Shagun.
Yeah.
So
if he
that-
needs
no.
you, then you should go. We'll be fine here. What are the odds that they're able to take Wolfwater from us a second time? Now that they know the might of the night, now that they know the might of the Knight's caliber are on our side.
I knock on the wood of the
Do you
tavern.
want actual numbers, or would you rather remain optimistic?
Ouch! I wasn't even the target of that one, and I just felt some flames. Whew.
I believe we are stronger together than you give us credit for. But
I'm
I will
not saying
take up
you're
no more of
weak
your
by
time.
any. I'm not saying you're weak by any point, but they have the confidence of knowing they've taken this town before. They will not be afraid to try and take it again.
also that 3 at the time unknown soldiers were able to liberate the entire town. That doesn't speak for their strength.
I mean,
And what's more,
mass murder's kind of towing the line.
we were but one fractured clan at the time, and now we have the might of 7.
I only mean that you should not completely put it out of the realms of possibility.
Mm.
Fear not.
It's-
I don't.
History is full of people who assumed that they were well defended and then were instantly proven wrong. Just,
I mean,
I merely ask that you be cautious.
not to dunk on Hamish here, but we're not necessarily the best soldiers, and that 3 of us were enough to take down all of their garrison here.
We didn't fight the whole garrison. We set the garrison on fire.
Still, my point is that regardless of that, we never mind. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Back to the camp. Montage sequence.
When
Oh,
you arrive at camp,
Mummy's one.
When you arrive at camp, the first thing you notice is that it's much quieter. Many of the soldiers are no longer here. Captain Zyhark is briefing a group of around 5 soldiers when he sees you arrive. Perfect timing, he says. I was just informing my lieutenants about our next mission. I would like you to be a part of this if you are willing. Why do you have a bunch of markers on you?
What?
You have like red and blue markers on you.
No.
No, you don't. Anyways, what say you?
I'm down.
All right. First things first. No doubt you've noticed the increased elbow room in the camp.
Yeah,
The wounded.
can no longer hear Ulfgar snoring from 3 tents away.
That would be you, my lord.
I don't snore.
No,
Sure
of
you
course
don't.
not. No earthly prince ever does.
I forgot how well you 3 worked together. It's as if you were brothers.
No.
Sure, they killed each other a long time ago. They
Yeah.
were brothers.
If we were brothers, we probably would have died by murdering each other with pranks.
The wounded have been sent home, and those who are still fighting fit are out in the field. Fear not, though, as word has been sent to prepare the main force, although that may not be necessary after all. We believe the chance of a lifetime has presented itself. Thaliak's personal guard has been spotted outside an ancient tomb. My informants have told me it's where the Dragonsong clan was laid to rest, but they couldn't tell me the possible reason Thaliak could have for being there, other than it being considered sacred to the Drayans. If we could get past his guards, we could assassinate Thaliak and bring this to an end. What say you?
I literally just suggested this. How long does it take to get from the town here?
Well, not as long now. It previously took about 6 hours for you on foot when you were stealthing. This time you were able to get here faster because, well, you didn't have
I
to
literally
hide.
said this like 3 hours ago. Point us in his direction, and we'll get the job done.
We will try to get the job done.
We will die trying to get the job done.
Well, in any case,
Optimist, realist, pessimist.
I would advise caution. There's no telling what else might be lurking down there.
Which
They
means
say
no
that-
somersaults.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've been practicing.
They say that the battle lust in every Draen persists long after death, and legends of Draen spirits haunting their graves are quite common.
Great, so we're dealing with undead things. That's fantastic.
Lovely.
It's
Well-
certainly a possibility.
Anyone have any silver?
I was gonna say, do you have
I
anything?
wonder if this mysterious lord is a fucking lich
Oh god,
or
no.
a necromancer.
Necromancy in Drea. Perhaps you've been away from home too long. Mind plays tricks on you when war goes on.
Or the dumb don't consider every possibility. Get fucked.
He didn't mean that last part, sir. He's a dwarf. They're rough around the edges, both in appearance and vocabulary.
I feel like you were trying to compliment him while also insulting him.
Shut up, you.
I don't think that works. I don't think that works as well as you think it does.
I don't think you realize how much you need to shut the fuck up.
No, like seriously.
So, when do we leave, and who is the poor savage coming with us?
All of us? And immediately, if we can.
Oh, I still have breadsticks in my bag. Let's go.
Wait, before we leave, is there any sort of armaments you can that you have that could assist us in
10
slaying?
feet of bubble wrap is not enough to protect you.
In slaying these dark things?
Bubble wrap.
Let's see.
Whiskey.
Looking for a shiny sword?
We have
Do you check your reflection in?
we have a lot of our arms are being repaired or out in use right now. We do have a few things, however. But as you are not technically part of the army, we could not just issue them to you.
Okay. Here's
I-
a little argument for you then. We're going up against this fucking evil badass dude. We should have the best weapons we possibly could against him.
I agree. However, you're not the one who would have to explain to logistics why we just gave out military weaponry to non-enlisted.
We could promise to pay it back when we come back.
Or just
I could sell them to you. I'd more than be able to commission for more. But the price for these are unfortunately
Rather high.
I think probably a bit more than you can.
like how high?
Well, we were saving these for a special occasion, but we have these enchanted arrows. We've got about 12 of them. I could sell them to you for. What is it? What is it we paid for these? Another one of his lieutenants yells, 120 gold pieces a shot, my lord. Aha! That would be it. The arrows are 120 gold apiece.
For a
Which
single
is-
shot.
Which is, at cost, mind you. I'm not looking for a profit here. This would purely replace whatever we sold to you.
Can I write you a check? Like an IOU?
I'm not throwing that much money to waste on arrows.
We also have.
Screw it. If you die, sir, he'll have to enter the kingdom. Fuck it.
I'm just saying, like, it just goes to show how well our military really wants to protect their royal lineage. I
Does
guess we'll
that
have
mean
to
a mere
go.
collateral damage now? That's fantastic.
What?
Well, Prince, forgive my bluntness.
Oh no,
but
it's quite all right. I understand. You just
Send
want
the
to.
crown prince into a
Listen
realm
here,
full
you
of
hypocrite.
undead, unprepared.
a prince who decided
Huh.
to ally themselves with a mercenary outfit instead of taking command of the military he has the birthright to. Yes, I should feel ashamed if his choices end up in his own demise.
Speak your words carefully,
Listen here,
or
Amir.
you will find
you're
your
being,
head upon a pike.
you're
I
being
mean,
a
only to explain
hypocrite.
the situation as the army sees it.
You
may be the
can't.
prince.
You can't want us to treat you like a normal person and then try and throw your weight around. That is not how it works.
That is
You're either
literally
going to
how
be
it works.
treated like a normal foot
Hang
soldier,
on.
or you're going to be treated like royalty. You can't have it both ways.
Out of character. That
young
is
master
literally
has
how
right of
this character works. All right.
The young master has the right of it. I mean no disrespect to the royal family, but you're not here
that's
acting
fine.
as an agent of the royal family or even as your kingdom.
No, it's
You're
fine.
acting
I'll
as
just
part of the
go
guild
get
you
myself
joined.
killed. Ulfgar, let's go. I think I have a death to meet.
You didn't care about dying when we were trying to take over the town, and you tripped on the goddamn couch.
Yeah.
You know,
If you were
Setting
worried
up the
about
re-
dying, you wouldn't somersault so
Okay.
much.
Let me put it this way, Hamish. If you're up against, foot soldiers, you're not really gonna worry about your equipment because your equipment's good enough to deal with foot soldiers. If you're up against a fucking dragon, you're gonna want something that protects you against the fucking dragon.
Look, I'm not arguing with that point. I'm saying you're a hypocrite for how you're handling this situation.
So
If it gets
as
the
you're
job
having
done-
this conversation,
I'm telling your mother aunt when we get home.
mother aunt,
Nobody else knows. The only people who know are the royal family and
I'm telling your mother aunt and your father uncle. And this sounds so incestuous. It's really bad.
so as you're having this conversation and making your way, to where you're going, I need
Making
you
my way
guys to make a
from-
horizontal marching order. The person on the left would be the first in line.
I think between me, I think we're fighting for first in line. We're walking side by side,
He
basically.
said horizontal.
Yeah, I'm telling you that I'm walking next to you.
So it's
Oh,
Hamish and
lady here.
Hamish in first.
Yes.
Clearly.
Please ignore the beagle in the background. We have people in our driveway.
I'll just do it that way. That works.
Just copy
back
and
over
paste
here.
us.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I didn't know if I was gonna have to. Okay, so keep in mind, those of you who weren't helping me with this last night, some of the maps here, for alignment purposes, do not have an actual grid. They do have squares. I bring this up because it means your token won't try to automatically stick to anything.
Yeah.
Like you can move it anywhere on the map.
Means we can run up
This-
walls and shit. And pass
Yeah, this
through
is-
invisible barriers.
This is by design. This is just how it works to make this map work. You'll understand what I mean as we go.
It's okay. We'll Bethesda our way through a wall at some point.
Yeah, you'll just go through walls and just glitch. Okay, so now that's out of the way. I need this page. All right, you and your entourage arrive at the crypt to find a pair of bodies at the door. It appears as if Thaliak's royal guards were cut down several hours ago.
Man, who does not know how to clean up?
You.
This is rather fortuitous, I might say. Zyhar says.
Too easy.
Sorry, I just like the exasperated sigh that is Ulfgar.
Yep.
He is just one giant exasperated sigh.
That's just his whole personality is just sighing at us.
I both like that we don't need the element of surprise, and I'm also concerned that this means we didn't have it to begin with. I hate to ask this of you, but would the three of you think yourselves brave enough to enter on your alone while we make sure that...
Yeah, we understand. Stay here.
Yep.
Make a camp.
Yep. Had
We'll
a
make
feeling
we'll make sure
too
your
much
exit is
publicity to
secure.
come in. Got it.
Ulfgar,
Shush
do you
you.
want to take the lead on this one, or do you want to...
Oh no.
Scout around the area, make sure nothing comes in after us.
With all due respect, my lord, the paladin should go first when entering a den of undead.
You stay in the middle so we can protect your spoiled ass.
So we have Hamish in the
Nothing
back,
wrong with my ass.
It's a
Amir
very
in the
nice
front,
ass, but that's not what I'm saying.
and Ulfgar in the... Sorry. So now it's Ulfgar, Amir, Hamish, correct?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna skip to this one.
Preparing for battle and pretty much calling the guy not under my breath, but not under my breath, every bad thing I can ever think of.
It's all in Dwarvish, but we're pretty sure he understands that.
A couple words slip out in common just so I get my point across.
The
This
feeling is understandable. Like,
Are you
the
ready?
feeling comes across.
For your
And in
first
the end, I just end
legitimate
up cursing
death.
in Primordial. 'Cause
Hit me with your
Okay.
best shot.
Where are we entering? For camera purposes?
You're
Hard
Oh,
doom.
You descend into the crypt. Torches line the walls, illuminating your path.
Hey,
Paintings on the walls depict fallen warriors guarding the eternal rest of their tribe.
did anybody else hear our music change?
Just you.
Alright, so what do you do?
Are we gonna try and sneak our way in, or do we want to just smite our way through it?
I mean, we could try.
You realize
You
what kind of
try.
armor your bodyguard is wearing, right?
Yeah, he's doing good. Slaps armor. No monster has
That
been
boy
able.
can pack so many
Yes.
smites in it.
Bong,
Boy has-
bong, bong, bong.
Right? Do. No more stealth.
Are we trying to stealth
I
or no?
Oops.
I am pretty
button.
sure both me and Ulfgar roll at disadvantage here. So
If you're wearing heavy armor,
Chainmail, is that heavier?
I believe we covered that already. That chainmail does count.
Okay.
Chainmail guarantees disadvantage.
I'll double check that just in case.
Stealth.
Just in case Shagun's a total liar.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not sneaking. I'm yelling at the top of my lungs. Hey, you guys!
So you're
Gotta
doing a.
fly.
Are you doing a stone cutting thing?
No,
Oh,
that
fair.
was by accident.
Yeah, we're not stealthing into this dungeon, guys.
No.
Just to give you guys an idea, this is my stealth.
If it's higher than mine, I swear to God.
Or one off.
It is.
Oh, I'm okay with that. It's the same as Ulfgar.
6. 6. The number
Okay.
of copyright.
6. Ah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm probably wasting it because I'm pretty fucking sure I know what's going on here. But I'm gonna drop one of these. Divine
Divine
Sense.
Boom.
Do we need to read that out loud so people know what it is?
Because they can't see it.
The presence
So
of a
Ulfgar-
strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know at the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type of any being whose presence you scent, but not its identity. Within the same radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell. And you
All
can
right.
use it as much as your charisma modifier allows to.
You can, unsurprisingly, you can smell the stench of death. But you can smell the stench of death, and you detect the presence of various forms of undead.
Checks out.
No
We should
surprises
just-
there.
Burn everything, set the whole thing on fire.
What's that? What's that, boy? You smell undead?
Here we go.
Let's do this. Undead in the crypt? Undead in the crypt? Oh, should have expected this, but
What a good boy.
I can leave you both here to die.
And he might.
that's okay.
I guess I
Just
will
tell my
check on
family.
that. I'm assuming it's a door.
Yep, that is a door.
Just tell
That
me.
Goodbye,
is a-
Mother Aunt. Goodbye,
That is
Father.
a wooden door. It appears slightly worn from age, but is holding up.
Is it locked?
When you try the door, it is locked.
Hashtag door kickers.
Wait, hold on.
Is this
Nope. I got
is
nothing.
athletics or strength to kick the door down?
This would be. Are you trying to just like knock it down, or are you hitting it with a weapon?
Oh, just knock it down.
All right. Let's make that a strength check.
Oops, that was not supposed to be a disadvantage.
That's okay. I was gonna say actually we used athletics before for the other ones. Let's make it athletics here.
So just
That
add a
might even be
proficiency
better for
bonus. Never
Nice.
mind.
There you go. Boom! You're able to knock. You're able to break the hinge of the door and open it.
Give us the reveal. Give us the reveal.
And you might wish you hadn't.
What's the better?
Oh wait, that's
None of us are rogues. How else are we getting through a locked door?
Pushing it open?
It was locked.
And it's barely holding up, he said.
No, he
You
said he was holding
see-
up very well.
you see in the room. At least you see one across from you. Well, yeah, no, you can see in the room a pair of rather decayed, rather large corpses in the corners of the room,
Yeah.
Yo.
and a door on the other end.
This Ulfgar is the only one who has anything that can do major damage to undead.
I'll have you know, I can shadow clone now.
Yeah, and I can also barely do it.
Wonder if there's a, if there isn't one of these, I'm going to make it. A Holy Avenger, but axe version. Just,
I think it can be any melee weapon.
no. The Holy Avenger
No, the Holy Avenger's
specifically
a great sword.
is a great sword, yeah. But applying the applying the properties to something like an axe would be interesting.
Ulfgar, what do you see?
Ulfgar, what do your dwarf eyes see?
Giant undead fucks.
Well, they're not animated right now. They're just like lying against the wall. Oh wait, your thing is still going, isn't it? How long does that last for?
It lasts basically for a round, but that's 6 seconds, and in that 6 seconds, he could have kicked down that door.
Oh yeah, until the end of your next turn. So, I mean, these would have been in the range of your thing before, even though it wouldn't be working right now.
It's also like you gotta think he smells undead, sees skeletons, and assumes the worst.
Yeah, it's logical.
Mm.
So what do you do?
Turn around and walk away.
I don't remember the job description of setting up a rebellion as taking down a giant thing of undead, but it's up to you, my lord.
Well,
If you will it, into the flames of hell I go.
You sound so enthusiastic about that.
Pretty much.
you're not jumping into those flames without me, but
No, I was assuming I was jumping in to pull your ass out, but anyway.
usually, I'm probably going to go first anyways.
No, you're not.
I have a +6 to my initiative. But I digress. Let's. If we take care of the leader now, we end the war right here in its tracks. We have to try.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be tapped out before we get there. Let's go.
All right.
Ulfgar, do you plan on retiring after this?
Nope.
I'm
Still actually very young for dwarf years.
I'm 3 weeks from retirement.
Damn, I was 3 weeks from
I'd
retirement.
be like, I'm only 45. Just
This is
the age wears on you dealing with this one all the time.
yeah, it does. Yeah, we enter the room. I guess I'll split this way.
All right.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Sorry. Hide the mouse under these.
Do you do anything while you're in the room?
Pretty much just enter, pause for a moment.
Ready a weapon.
Yeah, action shield is always out for me, but yeah. Nothing? Nothing?
Quick,
There's-
Amir, throw something at one of them.
Oh, I can do that. I take out one of my torches, light it, and I just huck it at one of the skeletons.
This
All right.
Nothing happened.
It doesn't react.
sets it on fire.
Kills it.
It explodes and the whole room fills with magma.
Well,
Well, we're right by the entrance. We can run away.
I was gonna say, like, this is it. This is bye. Peace. Yeah, I guess let's push on.
5 gold says as soon as we get within 10 feet of one, it's gonna wake up.
I'll take that bet.
5, 10, 15, 20,
What's your counter offer?
5 gold in a party.
25.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
As soon as Ulfgar reaches the door,
Bye, dude.
one of them gets up
The
and
one-
proceeds to charge.
Which one?
The one with the
That
skeleton
one's-
with
it
the
charges
torch
you.
inside of
The
him.
one that's on fire?
It's not on fire. It did not ignite.
A torch sitting on him for like fucking all of like almost half a minute.
Maybe
nothing
it
on it
wasn't
to
dry
light.
enough.
It's just
Is
bones.
this initiative, my dude?
Well, it's going to make an attack against Ulfgar first,
Okay.
which is a 18.
Nope.
All right, so it does not land,
Pating.
and that will be initiative.
Alrighty, my friends. Let's roll.
Why do I always go last? It's just like that one campaign.
I have the alert fleet. Fleet?
Fleet?
I have
Fleet?
the alert fleet, yeah.
Yeet fleet, motherfucker.
At this point, the other skeleton has also gotten up.
Hmm.
You're not last.
Holy shit.
The alert fleet gives me a
Hail.
+5 bonus to my initiative. Also, other creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls against you as a result of being unseen by me. I also can't be surprised while I am conscious.
Cool.
Just FYI,
So-
Shagon.
Okay. So Ulfgar, your paladin training, or you harken back to your training as a paladin in your study of the various forms of the various manner of dark creature one in your profession may encounter, and you recall seeing an entry in a book about minotaur skeletons. And how even just their bodies being left in certain places can be a deterrent to would-be grave robbers. But that doesn't necessarily mean that those bodies aren't animated.
Sam, just count the squares. Because
Yeah,
the ruler is going to be inaccurate.
Yeah, the grid's disabled. There's nothing for it to track.
Right.
So are we starting then?
Amir, you are first.
I pull out my great sword, and I go swing, swing, swing. Well, at least one swing. I don't have extra attack yet. The one to the left. That's a crit.
Nice.
Damn.
Let me just roll fucking damage on that. That's 17 points of slashing damage.
That's nice.
Oh, wait. Hang on. There's a 2 in that second D6. I'm just going to re-roll that. Because it's any damage die.
You got a 3 and a 5.
On the second 2D6. For my crit.
Oh, I see. Yep. You got a 6 and a 2.
Yeah.
It's a 1 or a 2 you roll. Yep. Okay. So you're re-rolling 1.
Just,
Yep. No, I got you. I was just looking for it on the thing.
Yep. So that is
So that
actually
17 is actually a 21.
is actually 21.
Yep. So 11 and
Correct.
nice. Catching it by surprise, you managed to slice off one of its ribs.
Yeah, I didn't need that. Helping it in the long run. I just want to check something real quick. That's a bonus action to do so. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. Alright. Yeah, so that's that's it for me. Hamish.
Yep, that will be Hamish's turn.
Yeah. Hamish moves here and goes to attack that Minotaur skeleton with his longsword.
Alright,
24.
Damn.
that lands.
That's a 12.
Jesus Christ.
12
What do you-
slashing.
What, that's max damage. What are you feeding that thing?
I may not be able to roll high on anything else, but I can hit stuff.
That's fair. Hey, this is probably the first, actual hit I've gotten in this
Yeah.
campaign so far.
And it's the only one you're
No.
going to land today.
Yeah.
You managed
cracked.
to kill somebody.
You crack the
Nice.
rib cage with your sword. And The Minotaur doesn't pay attention to you.
Mhm.
Instead, charges to help its ally and also attacks Ulfgar, now with advantage.
Flanking.
Oh no.
So this one
They see me
attempts to
rolling.
gore and
They're flanking.
14.
Nope.
Misses.
So the other one is going to try to hit you with the massive axe it's carrying. And that is a 18.
Nope.
Nope.
Misses.
Oh my god.
You're too small for them to reach.
Keep up that aggro.
How do you act in
Oh
instead?
god.
I want to use one, but I can't because I only have 3.
Hold
Save
it.
it for now.
We're doing chunks of damage. Hold it.
I know, but I wanna.
He's like, I want to hit it so
Hey, man.
bad.
I was like, oh, I'm a paladin. I just want to do paladin things, but I need to save it.
I
Yo.
want to spite you so
The
bad.
first one that attacked me.
Yeah, that hits.
Ouch.
That's it.
That's it. We get one attack at this level.
As I say, I'm 3rd level. I get very little spell slots and 1 attack.
Yeah. 5th level is
That
really
one's,
where it starts to change.
That one's getting a little shaky.
The one on the left.
Yep, Amir.
Trust me, I'm holding on to my shiny stuff too, my dude. Second verse, same as the actually. I pull an attack of opportunity from that guy.
You don't want to pull an attack of opportunity from 2 of the. Well,
One of them. I'd only be doing it
Yeah.
for one of them. Yeah, they see me rolling. They flanking. So
so you do get an attack of opportunity at you from one of them,
yeah, from the right, one on the right.
and that's an 11.
No. Cool, but now I'm flanking.
Do it. That's a hit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm re-rolling
22.
that.
With
Nope.
a
Same
22
DC.
with not that damage.
Let me just.
You gotta re-roll them both.
That's okay.
With
I have,
that damage.
yeah, I have to take the
6
second
damage. So you do 6 total damage to it.
one. Yep.
It's surprised that it was struck from behind, but it keeps going. Can I
Yeah.
move my?
What? Oh.
We lost Sam.
Oh no.
Yeah, I said that. There she is.
I'm like, what the hell happened to my camera?
Internet dropped. For anyone who doesn't know, I live out in the woods, and my internet drops very often. It's
Like
great.
right there when you. Okay, so
All right.
that one's not looking great, but it'll be okay.
It'll be okay.
So perfect timing for you to come back. It is your action.
Hooray! I'm moving here and trying to hit the fucker again.
Advantage.
Whoop! I forgot about that.
It's okay, but see if you crit.
But it could be a crit.
For the crit?
Alright, I'll roll
Come
again.
on. It's always good to.
16.
There you
Any
go.
chance you can roll to get a crit is a good. What the fuck? What are you feeding that goddamn
Again.
sword?
The souls of her victims.
Holy crap! That's another max damage roll on her damage die.
Yep.
Did
God.
she freeze?
Oh, yeah, she froze
Okay.
for a second there.
Flash.
She froze with the drink in her hand, smiling. It was like perfect freeze frame.
You're giving your sword a V8 and it just goes for days.
Yeah.
She's got the Energizer Bunny sword. Here comes
It's
the
a
beat.
strawberry
For
banana.
days,
if anyone's
Politisco.
wondering.
For days.
And the beasts are gonna just keep doing what they're doing and trying to bring down the dwarf who touched the door they were guarding. So you got 2 great axe attacks coming your way. The first one's a 16,
Nope.
Misses.
and the second one is a 24.
Oh, that one hits.
There it goes.
Oh lord. Oh lord, the damage.
Hey, it's a D12. Great X's are fun.
Everyone
This is
in
a
this
large
room
creature. Try
has
again.
advantage.
It's 2d12.
Mm.
Ugh.
Large
Bile
creature,
first.
large axe. So you take 13 points of damage.
Ouch.
It's only half your health. You're fine.
And it rolled low.
What the hell?
I'm not a bard this
Okay.
time. I don't have any spells.
That was less than its average damage.
Ulfgar, do you have any potions?
Yeah.
I would drink one.
It is your turn to do so.
It's a bonus action, so you can still
Alrighty.
hit something.
Well. Yeah.
They watch me drink. They watch me melee.
It's rough having to have a shield to help your armor class.
Well,
Damage.
you can still drink a potion as a bonus action with a shield.
I know I can, but I
Okay.
can't get out my great axe.
Ah, gotcha.
And
You'd have
I
flanking.
drink Oh yeah.
Much better.
Hitting
You, which one are you
Like-
attacking?
decent.
That last one? Alright, so that lands, the 19. That lands.
10 damage.
10 damage. It's not great.
And
It's starting to look, well, not great. It's good to you. It's starting to falter. It's really, I mean, it's standing as well as it can, but it appears that its weapon is growing heavier in its arms.
So what is it? 2d4 plus 2
2d4 plus
First.
2, yep. For basics.
extended potion. Oh, there it is.
Oh!
Two
Man.
ones. Oh,
The dice are not favoring either of you when it counts
Four.
today, are they?
Man, I rolled one natural 20 and just fucked the entire campaign, guys. I'm sorry.
God
Yep.
damn it, Andy.
You used up all the good karma you built up from trying to be a
No, he
shonen
siphoned it out of the
protagonist.
rest of us.
He thought he was a shonen protagonist for the first couple sessions, and then he tries to be serious, and he just built up all this karma, and
Oh.
he used it all.
Well, let's find out.
Let's find out. It is your action.
Cool. That's a 22.
Ooh.
That lands.
Yeah, that's it. 9.
9 damage.
9.
All right. It looks as if that one is almost down.
Do you think we'll have time to take a quick nap in here? Like a short moment of sitting down on our butts?
Let's worry about that after.
Cool.
You can
Hashtag
certainly
action
try.
surge?
You're gonna action surge now.
No, I'm going to hashtag action surge.
Okay.
I'd save it personally.
That's
Yeah.
what I
Well,
get for
that
that.
attack does not land.
Yeah, it does. It does that much damage.
It did not.
I tried.
Hamish.
Gonna hit again with the longsword. This time I'm already marked off with advantage.
Are you?
12.
You are going to hit it, just barely.
I swear to
Nice.
God, if you get 12 goddamn damage, I'm gonna fucking flip
8.
some shit.
8 damage.
It hasn't loaded on my end. Come on, game.
Come on, roll 20. Hang in there. Just a little longer. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
It's gonna say that's still like
So I think you're still having lag.
that's still really good though.
Yep. That one is starting to look like it's a little beat up as well.
All right.
And they're so pissed off at all the damage they're taking from everyone else that they're going to attack Ulfgar again for touching the door.
Man, Ulfgar
Oh,
should stop.
that's a crit on the first one.
Ooh. We have potions, we can bring him back.
Hold on.
It's an action to give someone a potion, correct?
Correct.
Yes. Its strength bonus doesn't get doubled, right? Just the dice?
Just the dice.
Alright, that is
So-
27 points of damage.
I'm down.
Yeah, he's
That
unconscious.
is 1 point away from my total.
Which wouldn't have killed you outright, because you would have had to have done your current and max HP together.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think they're capable of doing. But you are down. The now that you're down, this one,
Wait, a crit that automatically hits no matter what, even if my AC is above 20, right?
Correct, because it's 20 plus whatever their strength attack bonus is, which will probably set it over your AC anyways.
that would have been a 26 either,
Okay,
anyways.
Yeah. Even if your
So-
AC is like 32, a 20 is an automatic hit.
So this one over here is now going to move over here, and it's going to attack Hamish. And that's a 10.
That misses.
Yep, that does. Ulfgar, could you please give me a death save?
Where the
Um,
fuck did it go? Oh, there it is.
Ooh, that's one fail.
You have failed your first death save.
Yeah, this is the first time I've used the death save function on
Yeah.
Yep.
roll 20.
Yep. And it is chosen poorly.
He has chosen death.
Hamish, you want me to get him up or you?
You would have to do it. You can stay within his attack range and reach Ulfgar. I'd wind up incurring an attack of opportunity if I tried.
Alright, I'm going to do two things then. I'm going to, as an action, I'm going to dump a potion of healing down your throat.
2d4 plus 2.
Alright.
Are you
You pour
rolling
the-
that or am I?
You pour the magic liquid down his throat in a desperate attempt to save your friend.
7.
And you are now at 7 HP.
And
One
then,
still prone at the moment.
as my bonus action, I'm going to collect the shadows and manifest my echo.
Nice.
Waste already almost dead.
Manifest Echo. You can use a bonus action to magically manifest an echo of yourself in an unoccupied space you can see within 15 feet of you. This echo is a magical, translucent gray image of you that lasts until it is destroyed. Until you dismiss it as a bonus action, until you manifest another echo, or until you're incapacitated. Your echo has AC 14 plus your proficiency bonus, 1 hit point, and immunity to all conditions. If it has
Move
to
that
make
wherever you want it to spawn, by the way.
Right on
Continue.
the far side of him. Oh,
You
I
were
have
saying?
control of it?
You should. I just
Yeah.
copy and pasted you.
Yeah.
Yep. Do your thing.
Keep going, Sam. Oh, unless it's basically I can do a bunch of stuff with it, like I can teleport through it and stuff like that.
If it has to make a saving throw, it uses your saving throw bonus for the roll.
Yeah.
It is the same size as you, and it occupies its space. On your turn, you can mentally command the echo to move up to 30 feet in any direction, no action required. If your
Excellent.
echo is ever more than 30 feet from you at the end of your turn, it is destroyed.
I'm going to make it appear up here. No, actually, no. I'm gonna make it appear right there, where I just was, I should say. Like, I'll be on that side. I'll cast the echo as bonus action, dash around to the far side, so it looks like I just sort of leave a shadow, translucent version of myself, and then come
Alright.
around and heal Ulfgar.
It doesn't specify, but that's because flanking is not an official rule, so I will allow your echo to count as flanking.
Cool.
Under the caveat, condition, what have you, it only will apply flanking to you.
That's
because it
fair.
is an extension of yourself. So Ulfgar and Hamish will not get a flanking bonus if the flanking is your shadow clone.
Yep,
Okay.
that's fine.
You take the attack action on your turn. Any attack you make with that action. So you can attack from your clone or yourself, but not both. Is that what it's saying?
No, what it's saying is that when I take the attack action on my turn, any attack I make with that action can originate from the space or the echo space. I can make
Okay.
this choice for each attack.
So cloning him does not mean you have 2 attacks in a turn.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. It just means like if you two were melee distance from separate enemies, you could choose to attack either one.
I can basically fight
Okay.
two things at once.
Right. So it is not itself like a tangible.
It gets stronger at 5th level when I can do 2 attacks and pick.
It has no will of its own, so to speak. It's just like a mirror image of you.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's an echo.
Okay. So you've done the thing, and how long does it last for?
Until it's destroyed, or until I dismiss it,
Okay.
or until I'm
If it-
knocked out.
If it moves more than 30 feet away from him,
Yeah.
it can also be destroyed.
But as a
so it
bonus
hasn't-
action, I can keep it moving with me.
All right.
Oh, sorry, not as a bonus action. On my turn, I can have it move up to 30 feet in any direction. No action required.
And that is your action so far, correct?
That is everything. Action,
Alright.
bonus action, Hamish's turn. That's what it is.
I'm going to attack my dude. And that is a 15.
That is a hit.
It does 10
Jesus
slashing damage.
Christ. That strength
Is it-
is doing you favors right now.
Is it
It's a
dead
Hamish
yet?
episode. No, it is not.
Oh.
It's looking pretty beat up though. Then I retaliate. The skeleton on the left is surprised by the sudden appearance of a new enemy and chooses to try to go for it quickly, attacking your echo, which
Okay.
is what, 7?
It's a 16.
16.
It has one HP.
That is a 9, so
Yeah.
that does not land. You, however, it is going to back up. So you get an attack of opportunity.
That is a 22.
Jesus
That lands.
Christ.
And I do 7 slashing.
All right.
Is
So
it dead?
no,
Damn it.
it now. You see in
Oh,
horror
no.
as it sort of like slides its foot across the ground
Oh no.
and then charges at you, attempting to gore you on its horns.
Okay.
That's
That
gonna
is
hurt.
that is a 23.
Hit.
Oh boy.
That's gonna hurt.
I don't. That is gonna hurt. I need the calculator again because I don't have enough d8s. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it
Oh
this way.
god.
I'll do it this way because that actually works. So you receive 21 points of damage.
Mother.
It might be
Fucker.
easier to do it that way when I need more dice.
Yeah, it is actually. No, seriously.
21 points of damage.
Whenever you're rolling a vast amount of dice, never take the average. Always roll it in the roller.
Oh yeah, I'm never taking the average on any of these. You're getting the dice roll. You will live or die by the dice, just like your enemies will. But that is a huge. What are you at now for health, by the way? I'm curious.
10.
Oh wow.
I dropped from 31 to fucking 10.
Think of it as his retribution for all the hard hits you've landed so far. And now he's
Ufgar.
done that.
Ufgar, I got this one. Head over and help Hamish.
Fuck you, I don't need help.
You just got fucking
You say,
impaled.
you say as you, yeah, you just
You
got
say
like
as you cough up some
you got
fucking
like a
blood.
horn through the chest, and you're just like, I don't need help.
Just,
He's just like, I'm okay. Let me just like
Probably
puke up
cursed.
shards of my own rib cage.
we believe in you, Hamish, but damn. You would risk an attack of opportunity unless you use your action to disengage, but
I might use my action to do that. Oh, I'll just have to use another potion again.
We can't all be rogues.
No.
So
Wait, that's
you're
a shadow
attacking-
thing, so that's...
You're attacking the same one? That is a hit.
Huh,
He just
cool.
gets up and swings at the one that knocked him down, and it's barely standing up at this point. It is ready to go.
In its head, it's just singing.
You know
"I'm
what?
Still standing."
You know what? Hold on.
Nope.
And that's another
better than I
D4.
ever did.
Wait.
2d8.
Or D8. Because it's
Damn.
undead.
That is a crit fail.
It doesn't matter. It is enough.
That's radiant at the end of an undead's life too. Yeah.
The skeleton falls apart, or doesn't necessarily fall apart. It stays intact as it collapses to the ground, but you see a black mist like dissipate out of its body, as if the spirit inhabiting the creature has departed. And it is defeated.
I turn around, crack my neck, chug a potion, and I walk over. Meow.
Oh man, this is gonna be great.
Don't take my kill from me.
I will.
Oh, that's all I can do. That's it.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Are you gonna
5,
roll
6.
your... Okay, you did roll a potion. Look at that. Prince Amir.
I'm working on it. Doing some math, guys.
You take my
1,
kill, I'm gonna
2,
punch you.
3, 4, 5. Yes. Balls. It's just far enough away. I'm going to send my shadow clone over here. Move myself over here.
Kagebushi no Jutsu.
You heard me.
Yep, that works.
Do I get advantage or no?
Yes,
Okay.
that works. You can draw a line through him unobstructed to your target. You have the advantage here.
Then I'm
I mean it. You steal my kill, I'm gonna punch you.
You can punch me later.
Rasengan.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut a bitch with some advantage here.
Miss.
You are not cutting no one. You're making all the right moves, but the dice take that personally. There's like, I set myself up for flanking to give myself
Hang on,
advantage
hang on,
to
hang
kill
on.
this kill. Your
Hang on,
D20.
Hang on.
And I took it personal.
I have
You already
this.
used your action
I-
surge.
I am well aware of that. Whenever I take the attack action, I can make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your Constitution modifier, a minimum of once.
Okay.
You can spend all expended uses of this on a long rest.
Your echo
Miss.
starts glowing, and just almost like slow motion, just takes an attack against the rear end of the skeleton.
God damn it.
It lands.
I'm gonna reroll that one.
So 5
plus 4 is
so
9.
10 damage.
10 damage.
It is still standing.
I figured.
Depending on your definition of standing. Either way, Hamish.
Bonus action going to take the healing potion. So that's
Ring.
2d4 plus 2. So that's 5, 6, 7. Puts me at 17. And then I'm gonna hit the fucker.
Are you?
You don't have
I am.
You don't have advantage on it though.
I know. 15.
That is a hit.
Come on. 7. Fuck.
It is barely
I was
still standing.
I was 1 point away, wasn't I?
Uh-huh.
Damn it! Can we just add a point for spite?
No.
Not enough. It may be enough to keep you warm at night, but it will not melt your enemies. So for the record, these things had 67 hit points. And an armor class of 12. I say this because it probably doesn't get another turn after this one. So it is going to attack Hamish.
Or my clone?
Nope, it's going to attack Hamish.
My clone
Bring
did
it,
more damage.
motherfucker.
And that's a 10.
Misses.
Ulfgar, do the dwarven thing. Anyone who hits it at this point claims the kill.
Ulfgar, do the thing!
Do that thing you paladin types do.
Alright. I'm going to...
Actually, if you
Magic missile
move
just
to
to
the top
guarantee
of
the
it
kill.
next to my clone and you'll get advantage.
He doesn't need advantage.
Yeah, he does.
You need it because you've missed with it. But it's an AC of 12. A newborn babe could hit this thing better than you.
Dwarf that's been through the ringer, though.
I shouldn't have said anything.
No, you shouldn't have.
My grandmother's more accurate than you.
I mean it.
Prince Amir lands the final blow, and the spirit lifts from this one as well.
I punch Amir in the face.
Can I roll the
Amir is unconscious and making death no.
Yeah. I didn't
I
take a
will
single
roll for
goddamn hit.
I will roll for it. I want to punch him in the face.
I have my shadow clone come up to me and I high five it.
Just high five and it disappears.
No, it stays.
Alright.
Let me punch him.
This stays until it doesn't have a duration. It stays until it's destroyed or I manifest another one.
Or goes too far.
Right, but I can move it 30 feet every turn. So whenever I move, I can have it move with me.
Is that a strength check or do I roll attack?
No, you just punch him in the face.
The
Just
fuck
bam.
was that for?
I told you if you stole my kill, I was gonna punch you. I wasn't joking.
It's a undead minotaur.
Undead Mantor.
It's an undead man bear thing, alright?
It's Manba Pig!
No reason to get testy over a fucking skeleton.
Don't expect someone like you to understand.
No, I clearly don't have bones shoved up my ass.
Walking
lay
to the door and opening it.
Well, hang on. As far as squad rolls go, we probably should end this episode here.
You sure?
How's
I
everybody?
mean, if you guys want to, we
How's
can.
everybody's looking? Because we've been doing this for an hour and a half.
I can keep going.
I know you.
Less sleep I'll get because I have to work tomorrow.
I was gonna say
Mm.
it's you have to work tomorrow, so I would rather you be rested
Yeah.
for that.
Mandatory Saturdays. So
Okay. So, because this is a dungeon designed for you to take more than one session as we are, I'm going to... this is where we're going to introduce the rules for rest in dungeons.
Oh boy.
I've mentioned this to you before, I believe. First and foremost, you cannot take a long rest in a dungeon. Especially in a place where undead are crawling around, it makes no sense for you to be able to get a full night's sleep and not expect anything bad to happen to you.
Right.
You may take a short rest. However, if nobody stands... You have two options when you take a short rest. Either you all can gain the benefit of a short rest, and there is a chance that wandering monsters will find you. Or, one of you can choose to take watch. That person will not gain the benefits that time from a short rest, but it will guarantee no wandering monsters enter the area. So it is your choice. Does someone want to volunteer to give up this rest to
Well,
secure?
we're at the beginning of the dungeon. I say we go back outside, punch the leader in the face. We're all tore the fuck up.
Just take a fucking nap right outside. We're not in the dungeon anymore, DM. No, but like if you guys want to stay in the dungeon, I can play cards with my
You need
duplicate.
to get your
Two of us got
action.
hit once and we're all both half dead.
Yeah.
You need to heal. You need to get your action surge
I can
back.
do that later.
Let's go outside.
Where you're at the
Punchy
beginning of
face.
this dungeon, and the only other way around so far, since this door is not open yet, you found it stuck. The only other room you've seen so far is just the exit to the dungeon where the guards are securing. In this room, for the moment, while that door is still closed, I will allow you all to take a short rest without worrying about monsters. But once
Or-
that door is open and you have more than
we-
one path to go through, the full rules will apply.
Can we walk outside and just take a long rest? Is that...
You could do that this time, because there are the soldiers outside who are trying to keep the place secure while you do what you do.
How
So
do
you
we
can go
know if we
outside.
come back in there won't be another thing in the room?
You don't.
Whatever.
Let's
We're
put-
going in here unprepared anyway. I mean, hell, us almost died in.
My vote is for the long rest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. We go back outside.
Besides,
And
I was gonna say,
just-
besides, would be going in me half dead with one fucking smite already gone.
Yeah. We go back outside and explain to Captain Douche Nozzle, Captain Stingy, Captain... Oh, I have a few of these.
Pick one.
No, they're all good.
So, how important is this guy?
He's a captain in the Pacifica army. He was
Can we
we
kill him?
talked about it when you first met him. He's someone that you haven't met personally, but you know him by reputation. He's someone of respect within the army. Or he's someone who's earned his stripes, so to speak.
We'll
Kinda
kill
wanna
him
punch him in the
later.
face.
Alright, friends, so... Let's,
Kinda wanna punch him in the face.
let's, let's take a long rest. And, regain our stuff.
So if you're taking a long rest, are you dismissing your Shadow Clone Jutsu?
No.
You get it back.
Technically, I have to, because I become incapacitated
going
when
to
I fall
sleep.
asleep.
Okay, so I will delete that. But you get multiple per day,
Honestly,
and a long rest
don't
gives it back
delete
anyways.
it, because you might as well just put it off into the shadows, my dude. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
use
just
it
copy
again.
paste it. It's no big deal.
But yeah, we
But copy paste it is necessary.
we go and take a nap.
All right.
Meanwhile,
So
the machinations of an evil lord persist.
I got it. The captain is the evil lord because he doesn't want to give us anything to help us prepare.
There it
We
is.
almost die in the first room.
Biggest plot twist in history, right there. All right.
Really isn't.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go punch the bad guy in the face. Excuse me.
So
Well, that is
that
to
is
me.
where we're ending this week. Tune in next week as our heroes continue to comb through the Dragonsong Crypt in hopes to find Thaliak and end the war here. And maybe encounter more dangerous enemies along the way.
We're definitely encountering more dangerous enemies along the way.
Oh, hell yeah. I laughed way too hard, way too often last night while planning this for this not to be a pain in the ass for you.
All right.
I thought we did
friends.
very well so far.
Yeah,
Minus
very well.
Kevin.
I almost
All right.
died.
With that,
Minus Kevin.
with that, we'll see you all next week. Bye.